Hey, welcome to Epic Coffee Time. This extra long musical interlude is brought to you in part by Steven Scroggins and his mumblings about music. So if you guys miss that, apparently you miss me, which hardly anybody ever misses me, but I guess
unmuted?
Last week you really missed me, yeah.
You sure?
I think so. That's what this, should be. Unmute. So I'm back, and Steve and Rich are gone, which is kind of nice because now I can lay on them everything that they laid on me. You know, we made a commitment, right, to be here every week, and see what they did. This was something they could have controlled. However, they felt like they didn't need to.
Well, it's not like anybody's the president or... Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, like...
That's right.
Somebody could say, well, why don't we do this Thursday? But I've got another commitment on Thursday. Right. So why don't we just not do this? Is it a priority? Well, they may pop in later. I don't know if they'll be here or not. But anyway, that means we can get on to the business of doing business. Kind of me and the M&M ladies are here, and Mitzi and Mary.
Mitzi, Mary.
You hate being trivialized like that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm not really. I haven't been here in 2 weeks, so the more shit I can give you guys, the better off I am.
Making up for it.
Unless you want me back, right?
On a regular basis.
I don't even remember why I missed 2 weeks ago. Why was that? Something was going on.
Oh, let us know.
Board meeting? No, last week. Last week I went and hobnobbed with the Fishers.
I'm surprised that you're even talking to us now. Seriously.
Yeah, starstruck and everything.
Like, things are coming back
you know what?
down.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure the Fishers were talking about me being there like days afterwards. You know. Oh, hey, I'm glad he stopped by. I should have got his autograph. No, none of that went on. I guarantee you. None of it. They'd be like, I think he peed in the pool.
And they would be right.
And they close enough. Yeah. Wasn't really pee, but it shook down my pant legs pretty well. Hey, nobody was swimming in it. It would have gone in the filter by now.
Wow.
What are you going to do? I mean...
Not do that.
The bathroom was full.
Not shit yourself.
They only had one bathroom?
One bathroom.
Yeah, you were supposed to drop a deuce in the...
That we were supposed to use. One bathroom.
That only the commoners
That's
are
right.
to.
That's right. You're like,
we are not disinfecting the whole house.
You guys get that bathroom down there. Actually, it's pretty odd, the whole story, how it worked out. Because my wife and I we went early, okay, so we show up early, which is for us, like, I don't know if we marked it on the calendar or not, it's like the first time in 7 years we were early to something. Now, on time, every so often we get there, but usually we're 10, 15 minutes late.
Right. And I know whatever time you say, add 15 minutes to that.
Oh, Steve's a half an hour.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he's late, Steve. You know, and you guys blame it all on me, but he's the
Thank goodness you come here, right?
Right. We can't count on him to go anyplace else.
Because we'll get there when we get there.
So anyway, we show up early, and they got valets out to take your car and go park them and whatever. So we get out. Valets take the car. So I'm thinking the valets are here. There's got to be somebody at the door, right? So we walk up to the door, and nobody comes to the door. So we just walk in, you know. So we just walk in, and we're walking around Coach's house, you know, like, I don't know where everybody's supposed to be. So we're standing in the kitchen, and he comes walking out, and he's like, hey, guys, how are you doing? You know, come on in. You know.
Were you wearing pants?
Yeah, he was wearing pants.
How early were you?
20 minutes, maybe 15. You know, I mean, we could have bummed around, I guess, you know, outside of town there for a little bit. But So we show up a little bit early. He shows us, around the place, and takes us outside to the pool area where the bar was and all that. And we're standing out there, and he goes, "I got to go back inside, check on my wife, make sure she's ready." I'm like, "Well, sorry. We'll just stand out here and entertain ourselves." And so anyway, it was a good night. I mean, you get to know these people in a different way than what you would, on the field or anything else. So that's weird.
What was that?
It's like super
Front door,
cat or something.
Oh, okay.
Airflow.
So anyway, I mean, I didn't get any selfies with Jeff or anything like that.
You didn't bust a move on that one?
No, I didn't.
Especially being 20 minutes early, you couldn't take a picture.
What I was hoping would happen is that I'd try to get a selfie with Ann and I, and Jeff Fisher would just pop in, like
photobomb you.
Yeah, that didn't happen either.
Gonna give you the bunny ears.
Yeah, didn't happen. And then we couldn't make it out to the celebrity softball thing on Sunday, which, that was the whole point of us going there on Wednesday. So we didn't make it out for that. But they got it all in before the rains came. The horrible storms that we had on Sunday.
Did we?
Yeah, you probably saw it.
Right through.
I had
like
to post,
baby.
I had to post a picture on Facebook that I had a huge limb come down in the yard. I mean,
it was just disastrous. How'd you get out the front door?
Well,
Did someone come around and
we're
chop
okay.
It
was to the right of the front door, so we could get out. The problem is pulling vehicles out of the driveway. Had there been enough wind, that log was teetering, on the hillside there.
Yeah.
So it could have just taken out both cars.
Very lucky.
Yeah, I am. I mean,
Child strong.
my wife and I just feel very fortunate that we lived through all of that. The storms were horrible, and that limb was really bad.
You have candlelight and everything. You had to open up the can and cook underneath that.
Yeah. A branch or like a twig.
We have sterno for like other reasons.
You
but,
keep those for emergencies?
Well,
you are so prepared.
We have them for emergencies. That's it. Yes, we use them for emergencies. You don't. Okay.
I'm just giving you disapproving looks because it's what I do.
I can see him breaking out. What are those meals that come in that are like
MREs?
Yeah, I can see him breaking those out.
The lights went out.
Oh God. We're all gonna die.
We're trapped in here.
And sometimes
it's Club Ann in case she turns
I
into a
would love
zombie.
to be trapped in my home.
Snap decision.
Sometimes I over dramatize things a little bit.
Do you?
No, just a little bit. I mean nothing major, but sometimes things get out of hand. I learned it from Rich. A little thing, you make it real big, and you talk quite a bit about it.
That joke about Rich's weight?
No, not at all. That didn't even cross my mind.
That totally went over my
head. That's not okay. No fat shaming, little man.
Hey, look, I can sell a recliner at a yardstick. All right.
Not everybody can.
Not everybody can.
It's a one-armed, I guess.
There is a need for those. Come on, you just got to know how to
find a one-armed guy to buy your one-armed chair. There, I said it.
Maybe he only has one leg.
Well, then that's an helpful.
Then that just makes it easier
to get on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the scooter at Walmart.
It's all about marketing.
Yeah, kind of like the scooter at Walmart. You just slide right in. By the way, have you seen that video of those two
unfortunately,
crazy...
yes, I've been subjected to watch that.
All right, so they're fighting in the Walmart. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to.
Once is good enough for me.
I keep watching it. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this kid? What? The kid's probably 12. We're thinking he's a lot, younger, but he's probably like 12.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't watch it twice. Once, and I was thinking more like 6-ish, maybe 7, 8.
Yeah, nobody caught him right. I mean,
10.
come on, you're in the.
Well, his mom, first of all, is in a bra in the middle of Walmart.
Which one was his mom?
The one on top.
Which is the dress
Oh,
code.
okay.
Yeah.
Which is
The one on
in
top
all
of the lady
fairness,
that was driving the scooter.
You know,
So,
I was like,
parenting
why
might
is she driving
be-
the scooter? She just like totally jumped out and on that lady.
yeah,
So I was so
because
totally.
the lady was complaining, I guess, that she
is that,
was
I don't
in
know the
scooter.
backstory.
I don't either.
I
We
just
need
wish
Steve here.
I had
He would have
been
known the
there.
backstory. He
What
probably
creeps-
told me too. And
What creeps me out anyway is people on the scooter at Walmart. Have we gotten to that point where
You just decide that you're not going to walk.
yeah, I just can't do it. His store's too big.
It is too big. Really. They should sell skates or something.
like you
rent
guys have heard of
space at
Amazon,
Walmart.
haven't you?
I would totally rent a golf cart at Walmart.
Well, everybody wants to pay their fair share in taxes, so they don't buy online. They go to Walmart, where they think they're going to get a bargain, which is right.
Sure.
No, not always,
No.
but they got scooters,
Right.
so you can get on the scooter and ride it around because you're pseudo handicapped. They probably had handicap stickers up in their window, you know.
What do you think their ailment was then?
I don't know. I'm going to say mental illness. of
Mental
some-
illness? You can get a
some
handicap
sort.
sticker for that one?
I think
I
so.
don't think so.
But they don't want you wandering the parking lot. The closer you, the closer you can
Wait a
park.
minute, what about those of us that have never been diagnosed with that?
Well, now's your chance.
Now, what are you trying to say?
Going down.
Guilty.
Oh.
Don't need me wandering.
But what if?
Okay. I mean, don't let me get you off track.
Think
It's
of
an
it this
important issue.
Yeah, of course. Fighting in Walmart. It was lame.
It was classy. Let's put it that
My
way.
problem is nobody wanted to break it up, and it wasn't even really a fight. It was just one
They were
fat
gonna
gal
get
laying
a
on
little
another
bit
fat gal.
Better before they break it up.
A little bit.
If
And
I
then
want
the
to break
kid
it up, I need
hits
blood.
her with a shampoo bottle.
Yeah.
Come on, there's glass
There's
where
plenty of bad parenting. There's plenty of stuff.
at least two
Yeah,
aisles
lady.
over, and they got razors and all that other good stuff.
Kick her in the face for mama.
It's crazy. What did he say? Your hussy needs to get beat? Is
that what he said?
Oh my gosh! Maybe I do need to watch it a second time.
I
I was just like going,
It is.
oh my gosh, they're gonna hurt each other.
It is bizarre. It's another reason why shopping in Walmart can be dangerous. You know,
It's true.
that's why we don't go there.
I go there.
Just to watch.
They have my shampoo at low prices. The Walmart way.
Yeah.
Always.
So you go there, start a fight. The kid beats you with the shampoo,
Yeah, I know.
and then you just walk
Now,
out.
do you think they had to pay for any of that?
I would imagine there's got to be some kind of rule to that, wouldn't there? Wouldn't you think?
Do they have security over at Walmart or just the greeter?
I think they.
Well, who's
Be
taking
like,
all
hey,
those pictures? They've got to have security. All those like, who's
Stop.
wearing what at
Cut
Walmart?
that out.
Stop.
Hey.
What are you doing over
Hey
there? We used to have this.
They probably have a video for that too. In the
I used to work at venture stores, and I can talk about it because they're out of business. But we used to have this old dude that was our door guard, okay?
Old dude door guard. Got
and
it.
his name was Clem, all right? And he would pat down people. He was serious about being a door guard. I mean, he'd pat people down. You know, come in, pat them down, make sure they didn't have anything, and let them in the store. Be like, Clem, settle down, man. So I always said that he was angry because his real name was Clementine, and they shortened it up to Clem, and he just never had a real childhood, and that's why he was so mean.
To his face?
Yeah,
Oh.
Clementine, shut up. Let these people in the store. Anyway, in his defense, he's like 60-something, 68. He chases a dude, and they got security footage. It's probably long gone by now. He chases a dude because the dude was stealing cigarettes, right? They used to have that tower right behind the customer service desk. And Clem's patting somebody down coming in the door, right? So this guy's standing over there putting cigarettes in his sweatpants, right? So Clem chases him out into the parking lot, right? And so the asset protection guy comes flying out of the back. Anyway, so you're watching on the video, and you can see Clem chase this guy, and then like 5 or 6 different guys start running out the door. And you see the dude stop at his car. He was parked in a handicap, which he was probably mentally handicapped. Okay, that's why he forgot to pay for those cigarettes. Am I right? It's a possibility.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's a stretch.
I'm
but,
creating his
know.
defense here about 20 years late. Anyway, so he runs out into the parking lot. The dude's trying to get in his car, right? And they stop him before he gets the door open, and they pants him.
Yeah.
Okay? And all the cigarettes are laying, all the cartons of cigarettes fall. And you see this all on the video.
Now, are they packs or cartons?
They're cartons.
Oh,
Who screws
might
around?
as well go big, right?
Right, exactly. He had some big sweatpants. So, anyway,
He
he's out.
sold from Venture the previous week.
he sold truckload sales over. Gotta go back to Venture.
Yeah.
So, anyway, they bring him back into the store with his pants around his ankles.
Okay.
And the guy's complaining the whole way. He's like, man, let me pull my pants up. He said, you should have thought about that before you took my cigarette. They walk him from the front of the store to the office, which is in the back of the store. All the way
that
through.
could happen now, because that guy would have...
He can't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
All the good
Yeah.
stuff.
That was what? 1990...
lawsuit for,
1993-ish? Yeah. So
Oh, the humiliation of...
22 years ago.
Yeah. Trauma.
Yeah, it was
probably
was
the reason
funny,
why
though.
he feels anyway.
Sounds funny.
Yeah, it was
I'm
funny.
for it.
Everybody got to go watch
I don't
the video.
think that, like, security at, I don't know what Walmart's policy or any of the other places are, but there are certain places that the security can't really do anything except for be like, that guy's stealing, hey.
Unless they leave
Hey,
the
come
store
back.
with it, right?
Yeah, but...
Because they can have it on them.
I think there's rules about whether they can touch you
when I worked for
part of the problem.
Yeah. If they're getting ready to leave, then you approach them because they can have it on their person all they want in the store because it's stolen. You're supposed to watch them.
Right, there may be some intent, but they haven't walked out the door.
Yeah,
yet.
when
they haven't committed
find the aisle and look around and take it out of the package and dump the box, then you know they have no intention.
Yeah, and see, this store was on MacArthur in Springfield, and if you know anything about that, it's kind of sketchy
Area.
couple areas. So all the hookers would come in when they were finished with business, and they'd pick up all their makeup and all of that. They didn't pay for it. They would just pick it up, go a couple aisles over,
Dump it in their bag.
and then dump it in their bag. Yeah. So anyway, hey, is that Stevie or is that kid from the video? Hey, why'd you hit that lady with a shampoo bottle? We got an exclusive interview here. Why'd you hit that lady with a shampoo bottle? That lady was beating up your mom. Your mom was beating up in Walmart.
Oh, his poor
no.
face.
Now he's gonna act like he wasn't even there.
Someone,
Oh man.
Did you see his face?
Yeah.
someone hit my mom.
Blooded.
You didn't hit the lady with a shampoo bottle? Now he's denying it.
You must have missed that one.
Yeah. He looks just like that kid though. Doesn't he? He does. Mean little bastard.
We had a high-speed chase. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
High-speed chase.
Walmart.
Okay.
What's
Yes.
that?
2 guys at Walmart sold a bunch of gift cards.
Which,
first of all.
Which are useless.
Right.
well, they've got to have
Don't
some
they
kind
have
of
to-
scam then, because
I thought those are like
until you
activated
can't.
once you. So I think it might have been dumb people, which is even better, but led the police on a high-speed chase through like several jurisdictions, and then
like
they
100 miles.
They dumped the car in Alton, and they're still on the loose with the merchandise with the plastic that it's printed on.
Possibly, yeah. And you got to activate it
right?
Like I
card.
said, there's got to be
Unless
some kind
they
of
have some
scam
other
here.
way
They
of-
must know somehow.
But
Wow.
oh man.
Walmart really needs cigarette towers up in front
Yeah, just
of their store.
That would be interesting.
Besides
wouldn't it?
behind the counter, that's no fun. People have to steal gift cards now.
Walmart,
that are
like,
useless.
yeah, there's a TV show there, like Bait Car, where they would bait the car, something like that at Walmart, just to have a TV show so you can feel better about your life. At least I don't have to steal, right?
I think a lot of the things that go on around Walmart are sketchy enough as it is. You
Poor
know,
Walmart.
just watching people come, they don't care. They're
They
making
don't
enough
care.
money.
They love it.
What do they care? They're
What
like,
do I care?
hey, white trash shops here every day. We love it.
We don't
Thank you.
discriminate. We love y'all.
Yeah.
It's all green here.
wear
Yeah.
your pajamas.
Yeah, wear your pajamas or less. Like
Bring
the
all
way
your
you-
class.
When,
Yeah.
when you brought. Oh, speaking of wearing your pajamas to Walmart,
Okay.
He's got
All
Walmart
right.
stories.
there's. I just found out that Bruce Jenner is no longer Bruce Jenner.
You're kidding me.
No.
Explain
Well,
this
who
one
is
now
he
to
now?
me.
Okay, so
I don't get it.
apparently he has become a 20-something-year-old woman named Caitlyn.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
Jenner.
Bruce Jenner, he, like, back in the Dark Ages won some Olympic medals. Is that right?
Yeah, back to
And now-
70-something. Yeah.
And then he had, like, a stint on a reality show or something.
He had some bad
that
plastic
right?
surgery he was known, and then the reality show,
Okay.
right?
Oh, then
Did he
yeah,
mean- yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he hooked up with the
Okay,
Kardashians anyway.
So he's...
He was married
woman
to Chris.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris is their
I've never
manager of
actually
her.
seen the Kardashians.
Right. Right. Well, you see what's happened around the Kardashians. I mean,
No.
Wait.
the old man dies, right?
Which
No,
one?
I don't know.
And OJ goes
You're
to jail.
talking about the
Oh.
Kardashians.
You know,
He does.
OJ goes to jail, and then
Right. Well-
he hurts a guy in jail, so he's in there forever. Sorry, OJ. But
Yeah, poor guy.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I could take his Heisman Trophy or something. I don't even think he was a Heisman Trophy winner, but
I don't know.
I'm
anyway.
not sure either.
I mean, he's the juice. How bad could he be?
I know. Well, you remember, like, he was in the airplane movies and
Yeah.
all of that.
I like
mean,
those.
He had
He's funny in
everything.
those.
He had everything going for him, and then he's got to kill a couple people.
I know.
Kind of.
Kind
I
of.
mean,
Maybe.
maybe.
Allegedly,
Well, hang on. In
he was convicted under the
in a civil
civil
lawsuit.
case,
yeah.
but not in the criminal.
Right, exactly, because these
It was-
facts don't exist
It was
over
his
here.
fault that they died. So, but he didn't. He was acquitted
He
for
did-
murder.
Well,
But
it
they did find that it was his fault, and so he had to pay.
He just had to pay money. He didn't
Right.
have to like.
Right. Which is, he would have been down for that originally if that had been an offer.
well, he couldn't find
Money.
find the guy on the golf course that killed them. Remember?
Oh.
He was looking for the killer, and so he went to every golf course in America to find him.
I know. I must have missed that.
Apparently, the killer wasn't a golfer. I mean, sorry,
So-
OJ.
So
the glove
anyway,
didn't fit. That's all I remember. Is the glove didn't
Yeah,
fit.
obviously.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Must be
Robert Kardashian was part of that
That's right.
Okay.
His
group,
defense.
that
That's
show.
right.
Right. And
Okay.
so, what's her name? The
Chris.
kills Robert Kardashian. Maybe. Allegedly. Possibly.
I thought they were divorced and he had a heart attack or something. I don't know.
I do need to keep up with the Kardashians because I don't
This
Well-
was a long time ago, though. I'm trying.
So
Alright,
anyway,
Bruce-
and then Jenner comes into the
Caitlyn.
picture. Jenner, from
Okay.
here on out, because we're not really sure how this is
Okay.
going to go. So, Jenner comes in.
Well, he's Jenner now
He-
in
he's-
this story.
He's married to this Kris Kardashian for a period of time and says,
Okay.
I make a better woman than
Man,
she
I
does.
feel like a woman.
Yeah, and I make a better woman than Kris Kardashian, and so
Okay.
voila, he decides to become a woman, which I have no problem
Alright.
with this at all. However, he names himself Caitlyn, which is spooky. The guy's like, I mean, that lady, Miss Jenner, is like 75 fucking years old.
Caitlyn.
And his name's Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just creepy.
Yeah.
My grandmother had no friends named Caitlyn. That's a guarantee. Didn't happen. They were like Esther and
so you think
Betty.
you should have picked an older,
Well,
more
yeah.
appropriate name?
Yeah. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
Caitlyn's
Well,
spooky.
how does Caitlyn evolve then older?
Huh?
How does Caitlyn evolve older?
He could have gone with Catherine.
Catherine?
Right, right. That would have been
Katie.
close.
Ooh.
I have a grandma Katie.
Okay.
I have a daughter, Katie, and I really respect her.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much the Jenner. Anyway, we made a hero out of Caitlyn Jenner. Now, I don't know, really, if
Why
this
is
is hang on.
Caitlyn hero status?
Because it's high profile and it made it okay, I guess.
Well, I
to
wouldn't
be-
classify it as
It's a brave thing to do
hero.
for the
I would
community.
more classify it as strength.
Okay, and I do, and believe me, I'm not trying to
Mhm,
diminish how much courage it took
Mm-hmm.
to come out
Right.
and then say, look, I got tits, and look, I'm almost there. But does that diminish all the other transgenders that have come out before? I mean, this one's a hero. I was just a piece of shit. You know? So,
I don't know. I mean, it seems like it would give them what I want to validate them.
Yeah.
It would give them, I don't know, because I just still have my original stuff. So.
right. But what I'm saying is, so 20 years ago,
Right.
when somebody had the operation, made the change, and nobody cared
Bet you his is better though.
Well,
because it's newer
Yeah.
technology.
He might have asked around a whole lot more though too.
Okay, here's my
He didn't have to
thing.
go to Mexico and just be like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll sign.
we got the new Mangina, Mangina 3000.
Come here.
Here you go.
Okay, so here's something interesting to me in my head, and words are going to start coming out of my mouth, and it's going to stop
Yes,
making
I
sense.
love it.
Well, okay, so we talk all the time, not we, but society or the internet. That's what I mean.
Validates
Talks all
us.
the time about women on the cover of magazines and how they're airbrushed and how that's demeaning to women, and I tend to agree to a certain point, but there's a lot of that, right? And then Jenner's a woman now, and so they put him on the cover of Vanity Fair and they give him a bunch of airbrushing.
Still, they
but,
fix
but
him.
he's a hero for becoming this objectified version of what we think women is supposed to be, and I just think that's sort of back.
Hey, give him boob sweat all
You know
he
what I
wants.
mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's not representation of a real woman. That's representation of a
Transsexual.
cover girl
Mhm.
on a magazine that's already, do you get where I'm going?
It's not the reality of
No.
what
Being
it
a
is.
woman.
But I just think it's just funny that that's how it happened.
Yeah. Sensationalized. Now, hang on. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Because there's pictures of Bruce before it was Caitlyn
Mm-hmm.
walking around with, the scraggly hair and the floppy.
And what do they call it? Transition, I guess you'd
Yeah,
say.
shopping at the Walmart or whatever. Not attractive at all.
Okay.
None whatsoever.
So.
But those pictures have kind of disappeared.
Yeah, and now we have the Vanity Fair cover.
And now we have the Vanity Fair cover.
I'm
which,
still not jealous, sorry. I like, yeah.
it's airbrush.
I'm just saying that it, I'll just shut up.
It's fun. It's fun being a lady. You get to, have a day of pampering.
No, that's
and-
not what I mean. Like, we have these stars that do covers and they take a lot of crap for it. models, they airbrush and Photoshop, and that is not what real women look like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So then Bruce becomes Caitlyn, and they put her on the cover of a magazine, and she looks beautiful and airbrushed and modified. And now she's a hero, even though that's not even a real woman in the real
Right, she's
world.
not vilified for
not.
the same thing we would vilify.
Right.
a
I'm not saying we
natural,
should
beautiful
vilify her,
woman
but I'm
for.
just like, this is,
Oh,
you've arrived. Yeah, you're a woman now, because that's what real women are.
airbrushed and
Right.
photoshopped and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Anyway, rant over.
No, I see where you're coming from now, and you're right. I mean, it's just, and that isn't real either. You know, so there's nothing about that whole thing. It's just all sensationalized. And
I'm
so,
not crapping on, like, good for her that she feels like who she is now, and, like, I don't mean to, that's not where
no.
at all.
I mean, that's the
That's,
whole.
I think, a completely different subject, though.
That's my whole thing. Is hey, you be who you need to be. However, maybe for the sake of people that were before, and not those yet to come, but those that were there before, don't make a hero out of them, you know, because their lives were changed and they made those decisions, and nobody came out. There was no parade. There was no huge rah-rah, let's put you on the cover of Vanity Fair, let's do all this thing. They just had to live their life with that decision that they made. Okay? And so
probably with far less applause from the people in their lives.
Right.
and the other
Now,
part
is
of
his
that,
mother and father still living or anything?
not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh.
No, I have
got
no
it.
idea.
Got it.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
And at their age, would they probably
Would
be
it matter?
95
Whatever,
100?
yeah.
I mean, you'd be like, well, what's your name? My name is Eddie. His mom's name is probably not Agnes or whatever.
Megan.
So we didn't take his mother's name.
Yeah. So she's got a real young name too. Crazy shit. Anyway, so there was that. Then, okay, so you had the high-speed chase.
Right.
All right, we've covered like a million things.
It all revolved around Walmart.
It did, didn't it?
Good.
It all
6
goes
degrees
back.
of Walmart.
So before we were talking about McDonald's being kind of the root
Yeah, we
of,
haven't crapped on them yet.
we haven't crapped on them for a while, so
Not
I
this
figured
week.
I'd bring it up in the same sentence as Walmart, because there's
Why
some
not?
McDonald's that exist
We're
within
gonna
the
get a
Walmart.
cease and desist order. We might as well do it outside.
Man, what are they going to do? Bring back the Colonel or something? Which is probably one of the creepiest goddamn things I've seen in my life. Have you seen this? The new Colonel Sanders?
I don't think
Somebody
so.
mentioned the animated one?
No.
Like, they
It's
have
not
a
animated.
New dude.
It's a new dude. And I don't,
You can't bring it up and show us?
I'd be like, well, here's the thing. Oh yeah, I can. Let me see if I can.
I don't think I have, but I don't have cable, so.
See if I can get him up here. No, but anyway, so it's a new Colonel.
Is it like Wendy? Wendy, like, you know how she became without Dave? And
Oh yeah,
Wendy doesn't have a pigtail. She's an everyday girl, man. Come to
No, I
Wendy's.
didn't
Eat
know.
my burgers.
Huh.
We have the double just baconator or whatever.
Okay,
they
so
have.
it's Daryl Hammond from Saturday Night Live. Apparently, you can't find work
Shut up.
anywhere else.
I did not know that.
So they bring him back, and so here's kind of the commercial on it.
We are at war. The enemy is insidious and widespread.
And this is another commercial for Turf Gator.
Skip it.
So
Chicken in the bucket, chicken in the bean, chicken in the bucket, chicken in the bean.
Chicken and the beans.
And I put chicken in the lemonade.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's finger licking good.
Okay, it's pretty funny. But that's a real guy that he's imitating.
It's
Like,
creepy as hell is what it is. So he's imitating a dead guy.
Chicken and lemonade.
It is.
I put
Yeah,
chicken in the
this
bag.
is kind of.
But it's totally creepy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
Yeah.
So my whole thought on that was, why didn't they just? Okay, so The Walking Dead is over, right? It's no longer a series. None of that. Why didn't they bring him out like last year when The Walking Dead was
Zombie,
still? Yeah, like
Colonel.
Zombie Colonel Sanders.
For it.
Yeah. So.
Would you buy chicken though from a zombie?
Oh, you know what you could do?
Really?
You could do like the kernel of the corn.
The kernel of the corn.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Just like have him come out of the cornfield and shit.
Ah, he ate the chicken.
Yeah, or did something else to the chicken. Huh? Well, as creepy as he is, dude, he put a chicken in his lemonade.
Is that why the chicken has the avian flu, is it?
Oh, that's
That's the big deal right now.
Could be, yeah, the
'Cause
colonel.
That's why your
Because the
eggs
colonel
are
came
done.
back, it killed he started
What's wrong
killing
with my eggs?
chickens.
They raised from the dead or something.
Yeah,
What's
now-
wrong with the dirt. The chickens are dying.
Eggs are gonna cost like
Yeah.
$400.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, so like you could buy a Fabergé egg.
There goes
like,
our chunks.
cheaper than you could for
They might have feathers on it still.
12-pack of grade A large eggs.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. So and don't ask me why. I don't know what the avian flu is or any of that. Avon
It's gonna kill us
flu.
all.
They have to like go
Uh,
into these
we could
places
hope.
and disinfect the whole thing and like dig up the dirt and turn it over or something. That's
I think it's like
I did not know about
yes.
this.
well,
The
I
restaurants are already feeling it. Like,
I think what's
Go
happening
get your chicken while you still can.
is the poultry farmers.
I do the back one more time. Will you
Yeah,
hit
it's
with a
driving me
hammer?
nuts.
no.
Anyway. Anyway, the poultry farmers have watched the dairy farmers make a killing over the last several years, and dairy
It's like
farmers
mad
can
cow
make up.
disease.
Yeah, they can make up any excuse they want. You know, like didn't have enough grass
Beef
or
prices
whatever.
are going to go through the
So,
roof because we couldn't
Your prices are
feed the
going to go up
animals.
because who's going to stop drinking milk, right? I mean, I could probably do without eggs.
Not in America. I think we're the only nation that still drinks another animal's milk after you don't need it
Can you
anymore.
back that up with Wikipedia?
I don't know. Can I?
Probably.
Probably.
Do I need to look that up too, along
No.
with the KFC commercial? All right.
I'm a huge breastfeeding fan here.
Anyway,
I can't.
I don't know
All right. All right. So, anyway, so I guess as they're killing off these
bottle with the source.
Mhm.
eggs,
Sorry.
yeah, I know. Just take a shot at Fiji water while you're at it. Bottled at the source. Anyway, that's a plug for Fiji, by the way.
Yeah,
That
thanks.
they'll be
Is that
happy.
yours?
They'll be
Mine?
happy
They'll
that
be-
they gave them. We gave them a free one.
Endorsement.
I mean, oh yeah, they buried that deep in the show, didn't they? After the Walmart stuff, you can buy Fiji at Walmart, by the way.
What are you drinking there now?
Um,
Is that a
I'm
Dr.
actually,
Pepper?
Straight from the source.
it's actually a Dr. Pepper product,
Oh.
as a matter of fact. So, anyway, I was
Were we
lost. So,
Milk.
the eggs are going to cost like $30 a
Chickens
carton,
are
a dozen.
mad.
Chicken chunks are going to cost like what, 40, 50 bucks a whack.
Mhm.
So no
Something
more,
of that nature.
no more free
No more whacking your
stuff.
chicken.
Unless it's from Canada.
Yeah, I don't know. They might not have got hit hard.
And then the creepy colonel. What are we going to do with the creepy colonel?
What is the colonel going to do with all that chicken they can't eat?
I don't know.
I don't.
It's probably not real chicken, so they're probably safe down
They
there.
can
Nugget.
Yeah,
It's the nugget.
pigeons.
He can make like undead chicken.
Yeah.
That's an idea. Like
Marketing.
undead chicken with an undead colonel. I mean,
I'm thinking, yeah.
KFC. I mean, we just you brought it back. You were creepy enough to bring that back. We just made it creepier. Go ahead and run with it, and you'll see the.
So that's real. That's not a sketch. Like that video.
No, that's real. That's
really,
real. Yeah, it's
really
not a
what they're
Saturday
doing
Night Live
for
sketch.
real.
That is somebody at KFC wrote a check
It creeps me out, and I love
to
it.
this advertising company for bringing back the Colonel, Daryl Hammond as the Colonel.
Why not? It's the end of days, everyone.
Yeah, I guess so.
Living in the end time.
It's horrible.
Still.
Colonel Harlan Sanders, he can't even rest in peace. Poor guy. And he was a real guy.
I know, that's what I was saying.
I mean, that's the thing.
I know.
With real recipes and everything, right? The Colonel's original recipe.
Yeah.
So imagine if McDonald's said, you know what, let's bring Ray Kroc back. The owner.
I don't know who that is.
I assume
That's the owner?
That was the original owner.
I just know where it started. It was in California, right?
Of McDonald's. And so before Ronald McDonald, I don't know if he did commercials or
I mean,
whatever.
yeah, it would be sure. Sam Walton,
Just,
like they bring
bring him back
or,
for
the dude from Dave from Wendy's.
Oh yeah,
He's
Dave
also
Thomas.
Like, what if this is just a trend of fast food?
It probably is. Kind of like summer blockbuster movies are all recycled shit for a while. Yeah. So all the marketing people that are dead, bring back like the Where's the Beef lady, Clara Peller.
I think this points to a lack of creativity in our society.
No kidding. Because you have to use somebody else's.
Elimination of the arts in public schools.
Ooh.
That for bringing it around.
Wow.
Point,
you know,
if
we only knew a couple board members at a local school.
Do we?
We could see. I don't know. I think I'm aware of them. I don't know if I know them or not. I didn't vote for them, so it really doesn't matter, does it? And I will never vote for them.
We'll call them right now, like 9 times in a row.
Oh, they would love you.
We should not. We'll just wait till they get back and let them try to defend themselves next week. So,
ding ding.
Until then, I guess we'll wrap it up and say goodbye. Do the chicken thing.